Hello, how's everyone doing?
Hey.
Everybody,
Hello, hello.
it's season finale day. Welcome to the final episode of season 9 of Rivals of Waterdeep, where I apologize profusely for everything that I've done to them this season.
You had better. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
You
Absolutely.
should.
I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
I'm not sorry.
Okay, look.
Absolutely
No,
not.
I feel like
no regrets.
Absolutely
No
not.
regrets.
No regrets.
Never apologize for like a
Regrets.
library. It's great. I love libraries.
I don't know. It's totally fine.
So,
Oh my goodness. How is everybody today?
I
I'm
have,
ready for an apology.
I've got plenty of
Lots
coffee.
of feels.
Yeah.
Lots of feels. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this season to be done, but I'm ready
Oh.
to get the heck out of this city.
I'm ready to stab my doppelganger.
That's fair. That's
You
totally
get to
fair.
no, like you're ready to stab one twice. You get to stab one twice. That's like
It's my birthday this week. I get to do what I want. And it was LaTia's birthday yesterday.
mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm not sorry.
We in danger.
Wow.
We are in danger.
I'm in danger.
Every birthday is a stab.
Every birthday is a stab.
So 2 birthdays this week means 2 stabs, so everyone is owed an extra stab. Except Selise.
Why does it all of a sudden work like spankings? Wait, I don't. That's not.
Virgil.
Well, we could do Rivals After Dark. No one's stopping
Virgil might be saving
No
a few
one
of
is
those
stopping
Kent
us.
doppels. I don't know. You don't know. Okay.
Oh my.
Well,
That is
It's real awkward
definitely.
when a
That's,
Kent doppel runs into a Virgil doppel that Kent kept.
Yeah.
oh,
Oh my.
Well, that's a
dear.
side story. That's like truly a one shot that we have to run.
that's why we have separate closets at Troll Skull Manor. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's why we needed such big separate closets.
Well.
so making notes.
Right?
Nobody write that down.
Oh, I wrote it down.
Plans, war plans.
I think the secret twist is that they're actually they're the same doppel, right? Like afterward. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, double
This is
doppel.
becoming an episode of the Twilight Zone more than
Right.
Doubling and doppling.
Double and doppel.
We're double dipping our
It's
doppling. I
weird.
like that.
Oh no.
oh no.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to have like a D4 style alliterative title for this episode.
This is definitely turning into premium content. You're gonna have to sub to our Patreon to get the rest of this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, the more subs we get, the longer the alliteration goes.
Oh no, we can't do that to them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bring
Be
those subs
exhausting.
on.
yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's happening. It's happening. But let's go around and introduce ourselves
Lord.
so that we can get this double.
The debacle of the diddling, dabbling, doubling.
Oh
doubling.
my gosh.
Right?
Oh,
Yes.
I was
Okay,
okay
I-
until you threw diddling in there. I was
I think we got diddle and then it got weird.
But yeah, let's go around and introduce ourselves, starting on my left with Tanya.
Hi, I'm Tanya. I don't know why I keep coming back here. But I'm playing Selise Storio, your human blood hunter / fallen paladin. Both Selise's pronouns and mine are she, her.
Cool. Shareef, who's very dramatically lit in the overlay today.
I am dramatically lit. Yeah, it's for the finale. I'm Shareef. I'm playing Shaka, Tiefling Warlock of the Celestial. Pronouns he, him.
Cooly. Brian.
Hi, Brian Gray playing your ASMR sorcerer Virgil, and already acting up in the chat.
Sure are.
Pronouns
What do
he, him.
Thank you. Eugenio.
Hey everybody, I'm Eugenio. You might know me as DM Jazzy Hands. I'm playing Kent, our tiefling rogue, and we both use he, him pronouns.
And Masood.
Hey y'all, I'm Masood. I play Gazrick Nomrad, your, fiscally responsible gnome druid who may or may not be trapped in a room with Shaka and a doppelganger. Both our pronouns are he, him.
And I am your dungeon master for the last time this season. playing all of the NPCs, doppelgangers, and Dahani, who is also here.
Mm-hmm.
Pronouns she, her for me and Dahani, pronouns many for all the people. So before we get into the episode and the recap, we've got some sponsors. So Shareef, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, so let's check out some sponsors. First sponsor, of course, is D&D Beyond, all of our digital character sheets, all of our wonderful, wonderful monsters, NPCs, spells, all that great stuff. Check out dndbeyond.com. If you're listening to the live show at 12 p.m. Central Time at twitch.tv/Rivals of Waterdeep, we got a code in the chat that we'll be dropping sometime soon. You enter that raffle and you can win a giveaway from D&D Beyond. But you have to be in the chat to win, so make sure that you stick around. If you're listening to the VOD, either on YouTube or the audio podcast, make sure to stop in live to get a chance to win a cool little bundle from D&D Beyond. Our dice trays and vaults are Wormwood Gaming, WYRMwoodgaming.com. And if you use the code RIVALS there, you will get 15% off of your... Actually, hold on. I'm sorry. I have to start that over again because I'm trying to do that without looking at the document. So if y'all can give me a couple of seconds.
Doing great.
Good beat tape.
Yeah, I will say,
really like
didn't even
with
know.
off memory
No
right
idea.
now. I was
Seriously.
like very impressed. Yeah.
Yeah, that was off memory because I'm trying a new configuration with how I'm standing.
I gotcha.
Okay. Yes. So if you use the code RIVALS, that is free domestic shipping, not 15% off for shipping. My bad. And our dice are provided by Die Hard Dice as well. And for this month, our code is Dahani. So if you use the code Dahani, you will get 10% off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Dahani, I believe, without the apostrophe, just DHANI.
Yeah.
Enter that in the code box there. And if you have minis in your campaign, make sure to check out Eldridge Foundry at eldridge-foundry.com and use the code RIVALSDND for 10% off. If you want just some cool swag, some cups, some mugs, some masks, some shirts, check out Stormcrow at shop.stormcrow.com. And for Stormcrow, if you use the code RIVALS, 15% off of that. And of course, if you want to sound so silky smooth like the Rivals crew, make sure to check out Blue Microphones at crew.bluemic.com/rivals. And we get some credit if you make a purchase there. And I believe we're having a giveaway as well from Blue Microphones as well. So we are giving away some wonderful Yeti products as well. So make sure that you are in the chat for that too. That'll be a separate raffle. But again, you got to be in it to win it. So make sure that you stick around for that one as well.
Excellent. That was awesome, Shareef.
Thank you.
And you are standing?
I am standing.
I thought so. Okay. That's
So
cool.
many standing desks.
Do we have two standing
We now-
two
yeah,
standing
yeah, yeah.
rivals today?
Yeah.
Today it is 2. It's good that we're both standing because we're both locked in the... I was told I had just moved into my new apartment this week, and part of it was I got myself a standing desk to go up, go down.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah. This is about as
You
much.
better
as we're
stop.
Yeah,
You
it's
better
not,
stop.
it's too fun, but you can hear the gears grinding. I didn't put the plate on right. It works. It's great. But I gotta make sure. Oh no, yeah, I gotta lower it just a smidge. I'm gonna back. Something's standing now.
Dude, the standing desk that we have, the little sensor is so sensitive. If you
Yeah.
just brush your arm against it, it starts going up and
Just
down.
go to- yeah, that's the thing. I feel like very gingerly it's up here now. But now I can. The awkward thing is naturally when I stand, I like bounce. Like I kind of like rock back and forth, and like I see it now on screen, and I'm like, all right, plant yourself, try it, just try and stand still.
Be still?
not-
I don't know what those words mean.
Good luck with that. Yeah, that's not a
Literally, and
thing.
you-
Like, nah.
I'm sitting and I can't stand still.
Right? I'm sitting here like fidgeting with stuff on my desk.
Right.
Can't even keep my
dies.
Yeah.
Can't keep my glasses on.
Right?
I'm just gonna try to isolate my core so you don't see it. Like it's
There you
like
go.
all just from.
Well, there you go. All right.
Ah, D&D Fitness, yes.
Yes. All right. It's time, everybody.
Yeah, it is.
Get your whooshing hands ready. Everybody get your emotes ready in chat. I will never get tired of
This
this.
is good.
No,
I can
I know
actually, I can
either.
get a running
Either.
start this time.
And I can actually do it. My hand is healed.
Yay! Yay!
All right, everybody. Previously on Rivals of Waterdeep. Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Wow, Dimples is like Rivals fidget spinners for merch.
Look,
I'm
I
not. Look, okay, I'm not
Goodbye.
saying no to that.
Goodbye now.
Dimples,
If I
you got
can.
Dimples. You got to find a manufacturer though.
I would just like to take a moment.
Congratulations, you just volunteered.
Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate you.
I'd like to take a moment to appreciate Masood's super whoosh.
It was good.
Like,
It was fun,
came-
right?
Started from the back, like
Yeah.
whooshed forward. It was very good.
It feels fun. I'm excited for next season. It's gonna be a good time.
So what happened last week, everybody?
Well, we split the party. I mean, I'm getting a little ahead of ourselves, but
I
congratulations.
refuse to
we split the
answer on the
party.
grounds that it was
Yeah.
gross.
I mean, we had a cool dinner, like we were just chilling with everybody. Everybody came through. I mean, Maya was there, Mills was there, we were just all just hanging out. We were able to get a copy of the mystery novel that Mr. Tallow was, is it fair to say obsessed with or just really liked a lot?
Really liked a lot. I
Mr.
think.
Tallow.
Mhm.
And we were trying to like discern, some if there were anything special about the cover. We found out it was moving. It was like a little animated image there of a moving picture, as they call it. And I remember Shaka was trying to get a sense of anything inside the book as well. Yeah, it was. That's how we began.
I think we also found, well, Tahani came in with a map of Candlekeep from a bird's eye view, and pun not intended, but man, do I feel good about it. And on it, we found out the location of a few portals that Mr. Tallow had been investigating that were of worth interest. So there was like 4 total locations, I believe, right? Like there's a pirate, like a ship that was like
ship.
grounded.
Ship.
It was the dragon.
The dragon.
Red dragon.
The dragon.
Did we go on with the eyeball? No.
It was
Yeah,
the
was it a compass or something, right?
The compass.
Oh, and the shell and the
Shell.
Nautilus.
yay.
Hey, we pay attention.
Yeah. Look at that.
I wrote it on my hand.
Okay, Outrider.
There it is.
Sure.
We
What else, everyone?
you locked us in a room
Well,
Yeah.
with
So then at that point, we split the party.
yeah.
Yeah.
which I was
Yeah,
told is a bad idea.
Mhm. There's even a song
Uh,
about it, Brian.
I don't know.
Okay, I gotta find that later.
We've done it
Somebody,
a lot.
someone sent me a link in Discord. We decided to do the four-way split screen of us going to respective places to check them all out, and then poor Sue.
Oh, Sue.
We just
Oh,
left
Sue.
Sue to go.
Mhm.
Although maybe not so much poor Sue, because and yeah, there were lovely scenes of opening doors and looking in them, and we looked in a lot of them, and we found some very common, usual stuff in the other doors that we'd looked in.
Mhm.
These doors were a little different, I guess.
Yeah, they had, let's call them cocoons, because that's the least disgusting way I can describe them. Cocoons in which apparently were gestating more doppelgangers.
Yeah.
Even more.
Even more.
Which have now sort of sloppily cracked open and That's a good time. And all of us just want to close the door that we just opened.
And the oddest and yet most convenient thing is there seems to be one pod in each room, matching the number of people who had investigated said room.
Also, as some of us wanted to back out the doors and other people were saying, hey, let's shut it to make sure they can't invade the city. Either way, those doors were shut because
Gazrick was so considerate. Like,
we got to contain the issue. It needs to be here. And yeah, the double agent on the other side was cool, dude. And we found out that all the avowed that had gone with us were in fact, at least the ones who were there had already been infiltrated. This cover doppel scheme had been going on for a while.
Yeah. Now we're just looking at a bunch of goopers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a good team name for doppelgangers.
The Goopers.
The
That's what we
Goopers.
call. That's what the rivals call doppelgangers now.
That's
Thank
right,
you,
the
Shaka.
Goopers. Disney, if you want to use that, you got to pay us.
Dude, doppelgangers are gonna hate us. They're gonna hate
The mighty Goopers. I mean, it could be a thing. Come on now.
Like, heaven forbid you all fight any more doppelgangers in the future.
Right, absolutely.
It's going to be Goopers on this material plane.
I believe I'm starting in direwolf form. I believe that was the move. I like transformed into direwolf as we were going through the door. So
okay. Yeah. I gave you all like one thing one thing to do before we ended the episode. So first of all, I'm going to give you all inspiration because that was fantastic, and for putting up with me.
Of course.
So you all have inspiration. The next thing that I need for you all to do is to roll initiative.
Ooh, that makes sense.
All right,
Okay,
yep,
well, happy
there we
finale,
go.
everybody.
Fine. Yeah,
Oh
let's
no,
go.
I rolled the wrong initiative. I rolled without my
Dagnabbit.
direwolf stats.
You
Thank
sure
goodness.
Is that
That
somebody
way.
else's initiative you
Sure did
rolled
roll
with?
that.
Because
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
what do you do? What do you do on a
That's
on
what
a
I get
one?
for
And a,
laughing at
what do
you.
you do on a 1 and a 20 for initiative? Is that anything special?
Yeah.
No.
Did you
Like-
trip putting your belt on or something? Like,
On a 20, you just go really, really first, and on a 1, you just go really, really last.
That was a nat
How do
20
you,
for me.
how do you
Yes, not
calculate
just last.
initiative based on dexterity? Is it like
So
You have the
you're
proficiency.
for a
you
direwolf?
you add the dexterity
I mean,
the dexterity modifier for the
Okay.
for the thing that you are.
Okay, so with the nat 1, I got a 3.
Awesome.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mostly because it makes my 7 less terrible.
Gazrick said
Angel on
really
both
to
of
be
you with an
relaxed
amazing
and
11.
hide.
So you know,
Is that total, Tanya?
No, that is a nat 20 before
You
my
muted.
modifier. Dagnabbit.
Read lips.
That would be why no one heard me say anything.
Yeah.
That's nat 20 before modifier, so a 23.
Okay,
Nice.
awesome.
Very good.
Dahani also got a natural 20.
Oh, thank goodness.
Good job.
And she
Way
probably,
to go.
well, the people who can punch stuff got okay. They're in there.
I'm sure
Sorry,
Dahani's
that's-
dex is higher than mine, so.
Oh,
Give me just a moment here.
I love a 4-camera separate room fight.
I know.
I
Bump, bump,
feel like is that a thing to love? Is it?
bump.
Give it a few rounds. At the
And so-
moment, I'm loving the concept. How's that?
The breakdown is, is it Tahani and Selise at the compass, Kent and Virgil at the dragon, and
At the ship.
We're
at the
the
ship,
ship.
sorry. And then Shaka and Gazrick are we at the compass?
Oh no.
Remember? So
Yeah.
maybe we are there.
So it is
I don't know which one we went to.
it is Selise is by herself. Selise is by herself, Tahani is by herself, Gazrick and Shaka are together, Kat and Virgil are together.
I see.
Got it. All 4 bases are covered.
Oh. I'm nervous that we left all of our physical fighters alone.
Why?
Just
Worried
nervous
about-
that we left people like at this point. Like, bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be worried for my doppelganger, not me.
All right. I think we're ready. So, the first thing that I need from all of you is the thought at the foremost of your mind right now.
Oh man.
Kill it.
Okay.
Gazrick is thinking like in his head, like, if it copies me, it'll copy me as a wolf, which is weaker than me as a wizard. So it'll be an easier fight. Like, I think he's trying to like see if he can beat the gambit if they copy the wrong thing.
Yeah. Also, I think my thought will be, so was the initiative roll because we're starting it, or because these things are moving toward us in an aggressive form? Like, who is initiating the initiative?
Who is initiating the initiative? You all are.
Okay.
Walking in the damn room.
Yes.
Right.
For being in the room, but these there's also something else with these creatures that is kind of facilitating the question that I asked. So
yeah, because I'm like, they haven't like done anything yet, right? They're just appeared.
Mhm.
But since we're in initiative, we kind of have to fight them. So I guess Shaka's thought is to that, like, man, I'm glad I got a wolf with me. Yeah.
Hey, that's fair.
That's fair.
Got a wolf with me.
All right. What about you, Kat and Virgil?
There are two possibilities, and it depends on how much Kent knows about doppelgangers.
Okay, I think you rolled well. Like somebody, you know a bit about them because of the high arcana rolls by Selise and I think one other person a couple episodes ago.
I do think we also discussed last week how they read minds and that's how they impersonate. Is that a thing that Kent would know?
That is a thing Kent would know.
Okay, great. In that case, Kent is just as loud as possible thinking, Virgil! Just as loud as possible so that it blocks everything else out.
A loud thought?
Hey,
A
the
loud
weird thing is
scream.
Virgil feels like he can actually feel that. I don't know what it is.
So you're all welcome. For me, I've learned my lesson. I will no longer scream 6 inches from my Yeti microphone.
Love that.
It's awesome. It's
But
awesome.
it makes for a great sound effect, though.
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, he's just trying to block everything else out.
Yeah, Virgil's is a combination of a very concentrated swearing, and if it looks like Kent, I can't hurt him.
Oh, I'm gonna feel bad when I hurt the one that looks like Virgil.
If it's trying to kill us, don't feel bad. Okay, look, if it's trying to kill us, don't feel bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
That thought it was remember, first thought, fleeting thought.
Sure.
It'll
Sure.
change.
Sure.
All right. Perfect. And then what would Dahani be thinking about? I know what Dahani would be thinking about. Okay. Cool. So first is Dahani, because she rolled a natural 20. So Dahani is, I'll say, standing in this room that has been closed and locked behind her with 2 doppelgangers in front of her.
I think you mean goopers. I'm sorry.
Goopers. Thank you. You are correct. You are absolutely correct.
Slight
I'm
clarification.
so sorry.
Clarification. Yeah.
Clarification. They are goopers. So 2 goopers in front of her, who have kind of like fallen from, or like, cracked out of these pods and are now like approaching her. So first thing that she's going to do, of course, is fight the heck out of them. So she's going to throw some punches.
Bite. Okay, fight.
Fight.
No, she does not wonder what the goopers taste like.
That's right, guys. We're the goop.
No.
We're the goop busters. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, the
Legally
Goopbusters
distinct
bite.
anthem.
I say, please,
Goop
no.
buster.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man.
No.
Don't worry, there'll be a Keytar
It's
cover later.
fun.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Good.
We need that.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's gonna throw some fun punches to these
Oh,
these
yeah.
2 people.
Hmm.
Oh dear. Cool.
Those are
So
very large numbers, Dahani.
Wow.
those are very large numbers. So Dahani to this first doppelganger has rolled something really high and a natural 20.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that was good damage for the natural 20. And then,
That was.
Very good.
all right. So yeah, Dahani, just like LaTia, moves before she thinks. So she has dealt a considerable amount of damage to the gooper in front of her. To then turn around and deal 2 more blows to the gooper that is also there.
Okay. Get up to Honey. Get it. Oh, is that another? That's another natural 20?
Wow.
It
My
is.
goodness.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Yo, that
We're all
paint
gonna
sip.
find
At 25. Jeez Louise.
Like, that paint
we're
sip was
worried
off
for
the hook.
nothing.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know what she was doing at that paint and sip, y'all.
It's off the hook.
We're all gonna have such a hard time against these goopers, and we're gonna
Yeah.
finally find Dahani after the battle, and she's gonna be like having a drink, doing her nails.
She's gonna be painting a picture like, no, that was no problem for me. Are y'all okay?
27 damage to one.
And 24.
19 and 24 to the other.
24 to the other, yeah.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness
What?
gracious.
That
Yeah,
it.
one bird wrecking crew.
Hello.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Mm.
All right. Next up, yeah, she just like bodies 2 goopers.
Yeah.
Clotheslines them.
Mm.
And then the next up is one of the doppelgangers in the room with Kent and Virgil.
Oh.
So Dimples is like, prison changed, Dahani.
No, if you remember, Tahani was like that going in.
Donnie wrecked everything behind bars. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. One of the goopers also had a natural
Oh
20.
my god.
Wow.
What?
These rolls.
These dexterity
So
scores, man.
many.
I'm checking your D&D Beyond account.
Well, I didn't roll initiative with D&D Beyond. I rolled it with my birthday die, which is
Yeah?
doing very well for me.
That is
Wow.
also happy birthday.
Unfair. I was waiting. I was like, is this a charity stream? Can somebody please? No?
Buy us
No?
out.
Okay.
3 off the bat for initiative. We're not going to get this
Wow.
lucky for the rest of this fight.
Everyone out
I'm
there,
so
clap,
nervous. Yeah.
clap and wish real hard for some advantage rolls, please. 'cause, you know.
Right?
I mean, if you just want to give us money, we'll take it anyway.
Yeah.
But it unfortunately does not require LaTia to be nice to us.
No.
Absolutely.
You see Kent and Virgil, one of these these goopers. I'm so sorry. Goopers. Write it down. Gooper.
Gooper.
It's awful.
Approach you.
It could be a doppelgooper if you want.
No.
Right now?
That's its full
Okay.
No.
You see one of these goopers approach you, and as it approaches you, the form of it shifts, and you are absolutely looking at a carbon copy of Kent. Coming up to you, Virgil, and he's going to stab you.
Oh,
Well,
messed up.
ow.
That's unfortunate. Kent's really strong. That's
Yeah,
a 21.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Am I gonna die?
No.
Oh, no, it wasn't a sneak attack. You saw it happening.
No, it wasn't a sneak attack, and I rolled terribly, so you take 7 points of damage.
Without sneak, it's like I scratch you gently. So
I'm not gonna go there.
Well, now I know it's not Kent.
Mhm.
right.
'Cause
And like,
Kent would have kicked my ass.
I bet there's been a moment where it was like Brian like was drunk. Like Virgil was drunk and was like interacting. It was like, hey, I bet I could beat you in a fight. Like let's just do it. Let's try one time.
Yeah, but only after Kent got drunk and was like, I can do magic watch, and then like stabbed something. I killed it with magic.
Oh my god.
And a sword, but mostly magic.
No, we Ken and Virgil's brunches are legendary.
This is like every brunch.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
my god.
next up is Selise.
And does my doppelganger do anything?
You see it beginning to transform.
Okay.
You can make out not your current outfit, but you see the gleaming silver of your previous armor. And
Oh, no.
The shield that you used to carry.
Oh, not like
manifesting
this.
in its arm.
Old school balance, at least.
Not
They're in
like
trouble
this.
now.
Not like this.
You made a mistake, Gooper.
Oh,
You made
no.
a mistake.
It might be Tyr calling out to you.
You
know?
picked the wrong one today. Okay.
In order to proceed, you must beat your past self. Done.
Okay, cool. It's like that.
Yes, gonna say.
All right, I'm going to try one. Oh, that's right. If I do Witch Bolt, that's my only attack. We're just going to go to, I'm just going with the, we're going old school. I'm using my longsword.
Okay.
It also does more damage.
So you have your scimitars and your double-edged scimitar and your longsword?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Look, Selise is strapped up. D&D style.
I approve of this.
Okay, that one did not hit. It was only 10. Well, I don't know. It was a 10.
Okay.
And that was a 15.
15. The 15 hits.
Yay! Okay. And so I need a D8. And I did 10 points of damage.
Nice.
Points of damage. All right. That was your first attack. Oh no, that was both attacks. Any bonus action you want to do?
Ooh, can I do Blood Curse of Binding or Blood Curse of Muddled Mind?
You can do either Blood Curse.
Oh.
I think all of your Blood Curses are bonus actions.
They are.
Very cool.
Actually, I take that back. I'm going to use Mystic Frenzy, which is when I use it as a cantrip, I can immediately make one weapon attack as a bonus action.
Ooh,
Like that.
that's very cool. Okay.
A lot of hits.
And that die is going to jail because it has not rolled well for me. All right. Let's see, with my bonus, that is also 15. Okay.
Yeah, it hits.
Huzzah. And that is 12 points damage.
Nice.
Yeah, my dice are like, we're just giving you low numbers, but at least I have a high enough bonus where it makes a difference.
Excellent. This doppelganger will respond in kind.
All right, wait. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it rolled next on the initiative.
Oh, okay, I was like, it wasn't, I didn't give an attack of opportunity, no.
No, it's just next.
All right.
So yeah, it is going to respond by attacking you with quote unquote your own longsword. That's gonna miss. That's a 13.
Oh, yeah.
That one may hit though. It's a 25.
Yeah, that does hit.
Okay. I don't have your other character sheet up, so I don't know if you have any stuff that you can do to be like, hiya.
Hold on. I will find it and send it to you.
No. I don't have it up on purpose because that's not the character I'm using.
Oh, okay.
Hiya.
Yeah, but I can at least give you the AC. But yes, 25 does hit Selise.
So yeah, that's going to be 6 points of damage to you, Selise.
Okay. Oh no, 6 points of damage.
Oh no, my poor tattered body.
Oh no. 'Tis but a scratch. Yes. Yeah, that would have... So basically anything over 21 will hit the doppel.
Okay. Excellent. So next up in this ridiculous melee that I've created for myself is the gooper in one of the goopers in the room with Gazrick and Shaka. You do see this this gooper who is kind of focused on you, Gazrick. You see it begin to like shift and morph, and it does indeed morph into a wolf, a big old wolf, big old dog friend. I need the stats. Perfect. And it is going to rush you, Gazrick. Mm-hmm. can attack you.
Sounds about right.
So it does a 19 hit you?
In direwolf form, yes.
Okay. You still keep your druid AC.
Oh, do I?
You do.
Yeah. No, then wait. Sorry, I've been waiting to do this for a real long time.
Wait, do you? No, you don't.
I have Nature's Sanctuary. When a beast or plant creature attacks you, it must make a wisdom saving throw, DC 18. On failure, it must choose a different target or the attack automatically misses. And then if on a success, the creature is immune to this effect for 24 hours. Because it's a beast, right? Like, does this...
well,
yeah.
You have the right of it in spirit, but it is still a shape changer.
Okay.
Shape changers are not beasts.
We have yet to be attacked by a monster of some kind, and I realized I had this forever ago. I was like, finally. But then, I'll just take, I just take the damage.
Okay, so that is 2 hits on you for 20 damage.
Cool. I'm in my direwolf form. I am at 17. Cool.
Okay. Fantastic. So, and one thing that you note about this, because you are familiar with what you do as a wolf and what wolves do as a druid, you were not the same things that you would do as a direwolf. This creature is not doing.
I see. Interesting. Okay.
So up next is Shaka.
Okay. These goopers count as humanoids, even the one that turned into a wolf?
Yes.
Okay.
I will say yes, because they are humanoids in base form.
Cool. I want to and are they within 30 feet of each other?
Yeah. The rooms are not large. So they are within 30 feet of each other.
All right. I'd like to cast Charm Person on both of them. So that is a wisdom save of, a wisdom of 17. You got to beat wisdom save of 17.
Okay. You are fighting them, so they have the check with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What's the DC again?
17.
Okay. And it's a wisdom?
Yeah.
So the wolf makes it.
Huh?
The as yet unchanged gooper does not.
Nice.
Okay. So I don't think I can do anything yet for it, but so I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Any bonus actions or movement? Because right now, you all are basically kind of like within 5 feet of the door.
Mm-hmm.
And the room is about, I'll say, like 30 by 30. Give yourself enough room to move around if you want. Or it's 30, but it's longer to make room for all of the excess in it.
Yeah. No, I don't have any bonus actions that I want to use at this time. And I guess movement, if there's not a lot of room to move around, I don't want to leave the room. So I'm just going to stay near Gazrick.
Okay. All right. So that's going to be your turn next. Virgil, what's your dexterity?
13.
Okay.
The small numbers in the bonuses. I'm like, wait. Oh, no.
No, I got what you mean. It's your turn.
Alrighty. Virgil's not happy about this. Honestly, shoddy beginner level version of Kent's stab at him. Brian is kicking himself because he had a cool reaction and he forgot to use it. Virgil is he's going to cast lightning bolt at this impostor because how darest. Let's see here. And since they stabbed, it's gonna be a pretty high one.
And I will ask, would you like to maneuver this lightning bolt in such a way that you get the Gooper who has not yet moved forward?
Well,
Combo.
let's see here. Hold on, I found another thing. Actually, because Virgil has Heart of the Storm, whenever you start casting a spell of first level or higher that deals lightning or thunder damage, creatures of your choice within 10 feet of you also take 7 lightning or thunder damage.
Okay.
So there is going to be some lightning. I'm not going to do an 80s X-Men poem because we don't have time for that. Let's see here. So I'm just scrolling like, so many levels. Okay. So yeah, casting it, and it is a 17 Dex save.
Okay. That is a success. What I was asking is because lightning bolt is a line spell.
Oh, okay.
So
sorry.
did you want? I mean, like you can still do exactly
gotcha.
exactly what you wanted to do, but do you want to angle it in such a way that you get another gooper?
Yeah, every gooper's getting got today.
All right. So the one in front of you makes it.
Okay.
The one that has not yet moved does not make it.
Okay, so let me see here. So that's 8. Okay, so that's 46 on the saved one.
Yeah, so you roll the whole thing and then just half it for the save.
Okay. Well, all right. That is a lot of like going on in the thing. Okay, so 37 damage for the lightning bolt.
Nice.
And with with Heart of the Storm, I will give an additional 7 thunder damage for pure style to everyone present.
Okay.
Very stylish.
That is that much. Perfect. Great. Any movements or bonus actions?
Let me see here. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna actually yeah, I mean, I'm basically again using tempestuous magic to fly back towards the door, basically putting more distance. It's a small room. I'm not like flying away, but essentially it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity, but I am basically removing myself further back from there, whatever.
Perfect. So yes, that is done. And you notice that your lightning bolt arcs like as it sears through this this Kent imposter in front of you, the doppelganger behind, and into the I won't say sea, it's not that many, but into the other pods behind it. You notice that some of them like just burst.
Burst like they were opening, or burst like
they're no longer able to be set. You did good here, Virgil. That makes it the other gooper in Shaka and Gazrick's turn. And I would like to apologize because I was not reading that they cannot be charmed, Shaka.
Oh.
So if you would like to do anything else, we can kind of backtrack a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, if they, well, I mean, I guess technically Shaka wouldn't know that and would still try it. But if you let me do it over, I will not.
Yeah, do it. It's the last episode.
Yeah. Okay. Let me try a. No, I gotta concentrate for that. Let's see. Infestation. That is a Constitution save.
Okay.
17.
For the one in front of Gazrick?
No, this is for the one that the same one that I tried to charm.
Okay.
So
It fails.
Well, okay. All right. So you take 4 poison damage, and you move you move 5 feet west.
Okay. So yeah, you watch as Shaka calls up this. What is it?
It's a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites.
So you watch as this basically this dust cloud. He summons, because this room is all of these rooms. I'm so sorry, Tanya. All of these rooms are also full of like shelves and shelves of books. So you watch as like Shaka calls forth like the dust cloud from all these dusty old books that surrounds this this doppelganger, and like pushes it an entire 5 feet to one direction.
Yeah.
All right, and then that brings it to Doppel Shaka's turn, who is going to you see him pull out the same crossbow that you used, Shaka, and he's going to fire it at you. Aw, it's a 1.
Oh,
You sound so disappointed.
I'm a little sad.
Good.
yeah.
I'm glad you're
Okay, like
No, I want my grouper to do well. I want my grouper to represent.
So you see this, it pulls out this crossbow that looks very similar to yours and fires it. But what hits you is just the, like whatever it's made out of, just like kind of like splats on your shirt.
You know, my gooper hit me for like 20 points of damage. So like, I'm just saying if we're comparing who's got the better doppelganger.
Kent's turn.
All right. With hair standing on end after the lightning bolt and a quick side eye to Virgil.
has like 15 combs. All right.
It's true. It's true. I will run over, remembering that in fact one of these things did attack Virgil. I will run over to it, and as I'm racing over, take my rapier and stab it into one of my little poison vials in my boot, and then stab at the gooper. How do I combat? Here we go. In a minute.
How do I fight?
How do I fight? How about an 18?
That will hit.
Delightful. It was... Oh, you moved away from it, didn't you, Virgil?
I moved further towards the door.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
I don't
like
know how
that.
much more further.
No, that's good. Okay. Stabby. Okay, so it's 9 piercing for that one.
Nice.
This is so interesting because I don't have a lot of options here. Oh, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw for that poison I just put on. Sorry.
Nice.
Failure.
Fail. I don't know how much damage my poison... You'd think I played D&D before, I promise. This does 2d8 poison damage, and the creature is poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Nice.
Hello? There we go. So that is an additional, 5 poison damage. And that is my turn.
Wonderful. The next individual to go in this maelstrom of melee is the Doppel Virgil, who like his amorphous form is like shuddering and shivering with the lightning damage it has sustained. But as it kind of like walks up towards you, Kent, it does indeed stab at thee with the face of, it quarterstaffs at thee with the face of your partner.
Random aside, were there any reactions or words or anything from the doppelgangers, or they've just been like, "Hi, we're you." Stab.
Stab.
That's basically it. Sup, I'm you. Hiya.
Gotcha.
Hiya.
That's 19 to hit, Kent.
19 will hit.
Okay, and then the second one misses.
Okay.
That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
All right, and just to add insult to injury, I'll use my reaction to uncanny dodge and sort of knock the quarterstaff away and have that damage.
Okay.
But I'm looking at Virgil and I like real Virgil and I'm just like, Poof.
Like as you knock it away, you note that it has that same kind of like not solid feeling that a normal quarterstaff would. Like they're clearly manifesting all of this from themselves.
Oh, in that case, as I flick it away, I'm like looking at Virgil. I'm like, I'm gonna wink because I did damage too. And then they have to go. Oh.
Beautiful. And then last but absolutely not least, Gazrick.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use my bonus action to come out of wild shape, and then I'm gonna cast a hold person on the 3rd level spot to hold both doppelgangers in the room. They need to beat a 18 on a wisdom save.
Fail. Success. So the wolf in front of you has failed. The other one has succeeded.
All right. And then as regular form, I'm just going to walk towards Shaka, looking at the fake one. Yeah.
It's like,
that's it. Yeah, exactly. Like clearly, it's a concentration spell, so I'm trying to put Shaka in between us. At least, yeah. Really, I'm being real. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay. Next up is we're back at the top with Dahani. Who see if we can do that again. That was great.
Yeah.
Oh, those doppelgangers didn't even attack her. They're gonna do it now.
Yeah.
I put them in initiative and then just forgot about them.
I do like running. Like we can always run like the doppelganger and Tahani scene as like one moment that just occurs. Yeah.
So that the first attack will miss. The second attack will miss.
Wow.
Oh, cool. Great. Natural 20 on me. And a miss.
There you go.
It's what she deserves.
So one of those would really hurt,
Oh,
but the rest of
Yeah,
them...
one of those will really hurt, but the other one, she's just like getting goop in her feathers. She takes 13 points of damage. Very nice. And while these doppelgangers are attacking her, one of them morphs into, just for the sake of the cinematics of it all, you see one of these doppelgangers morphs into another Aarakocra with like lighter brown feathers, wearing kind of like the same garb. That kind of like halts her in her tracks for a second. And the other one turns into Shaka. Which is weird. But she go ahead.
Is it a better Shaka than the one I saw?
It's just it's the same Shaka.
Same Shaka. Okay.
Same Shaka.
Just want to make sure. Important question.
And she is going to return the favor with punches of her own. Okay. Wow. Have I just been saving up all of these high rolls with paint and sips?
Look, you store up a
Connected.
lot of inspiration while, like, Dahani gets inspired while she, like, you know, got her painting on.
Oh, we
Yeah.
also have inspiration. That's a good reminder. Yeah.
Yeah, it gave you a
You-
buff.
You
a
do have
painting buff.
inspiration.
Mhm.
And then another attack to the second doppelganger. Yeah, they still hit. All right. 22. I can do math. And then it's Doppel Kent's turn. I'd put that one right at you. Nice. I'm gonna Doppel Kent is going to with Virgil having stormed out of the way, Doppel Kent will turn on Kent. And it's a 22 to hit you, Kent.
Yeah, and it's now occurring to me that I should not have used my reaction on a 6 damage hit, but go on.
Yeah, because he definitely stabbed you.
Sure did.
And you were definitely engaged with a
Sure
doppelganger.
Sure was.
And that's so many D6s.
Sure is.
Oh, no.
And I don't want to make things worse, but there's definitely something he could probably use to damage Virgil too.
Yeah, well, he only got surface thoughts from you.
Oh,
That's
okay,
fair,
okay.
That's fair.
Virgil!
All right, that
Honestly,
is
it's amazing that both didn't come out of the pods looking like Virgil after Kent's like mental scream.
Yeah, with like a bunch of luggage.
36 points of damage, Kent.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh.
Can't have that. Would have been nice too.
As you recognize your own maneuvers being used against you.
Sure do.
And then he will back away with a disengage because he can do that.
How nice of him.
That makes it Selise's turn.
Oh, I'm still chopping and slicing, and I'm definitely going to use my spell since it's a cantrip, so I get a total of 3 attacks.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, the mystic one is a cantrip, so I can just keep using it.
That's super useful.
Yes. Yes.
Am I miss? Oh, I think I may be missing. I'm gonna look something up.
That's okay. I'm gonna use the Swarovski D20 they sent us.
Ooh.
Gems.
Like everyone
It's
went
heavy,
ooh.
dude. It's gonna chip your
very
desk.
heavy.
It's really gonna like.
No, I'm afraid a gemstone's gonna chip off more than my desk. And of course I can't read it because it's got all these red crystals in it.
Yeah.
And they
I
send you
roll
like
mine.
2 extra crystals just in case. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Every
I'm
time I roll it, I
I'm
check,
very
I'm
grateful. Thank you, Wizards.
Yeah.
So
Relatable problems. Am I right, chat?
can I take my turn?
Yes, please. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Does a 16 hit on the first attack?
It does.
Do you want me to take all of them or just one at a time?
Oh, you can take them all.
Okay. Oh, that one was a crit fail.
No.
Ooh.
I think the Swarovski dice doesn't want to be used. It's going to go sit somewhere. Oh my god. That is, if I can math, a 15. So
Hits.
2 of 3 hit.
Correct.
Oh my god, I should have smited. What was I thinking?
You still can.
Ah, shit. Well, if I smite, that gives me an additional 2d8 on my damage rolls.
Go for it. You
Does-
can always choose to smite after the attack hits.
Okay. Then, first
Smite
attack-
now, smite
Right
later.
later. So the first one is 3 damage and then 8 radiant.
Okay.
And the second attack, or second damage, oh, poor baby. It's 2 regular damage and 15 radiant.
That's 11 and 17. Yeah, this one's not looking so good.
Oh no. Whatever will it do?
Anything else? Any movement or anything?
I can disengage if I want, which I will do because, I mean, it's me. I know what I would do in the situation, so I'm not trying to be close enough to that sword because its turn is next.
It sure is. So yeah, it is looking not so great. The its form is like you can see bits of goop like falling off of it and whatnot, but it is still going to it is still going to
Attack.
yes, that word. I'm looking at your character sheet and I'm like, what can it do? It is still going to attack.
I mean, if it's straight paladin, it could try to smite me back, but that wouldn't work on a human, would it?
It would. It could do smite. It could do smite damage. It would work on a human, but it's not like you don't get anything extra for like if it were undead or whatever. But it is just going. It is going to take 2 longsword swings against you.
Oh no.
That one will hit. That one will not hit.
Jesus, what?
Yeah, this die is hot and cold. Yes and no.
Yeah, that's like the one I just put in dice jail.
So for 6 points of damage.
Oh no. Eek.
Oh no. Whatever
will I do?
All right. Next up is, because I can do numbers correctly. Wolf Gazrick. Doppel Gazrick. That one is held. It makes, what is the save it has to make to try and be unheld?
I believe it's still the 18. It's still the same check. Let me see.
Okay, it fails.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6.
At the end of each of its turn, can make another wisdom saving throw. But yeah, cool.
Yeah. So that is a failure on its wisdom saving throw. It is held. Cannot do anything. That brings us to Shaka.
All right.
Real Shaka.
Real Shaka. The real deal. So again, I feel like Gazrick is pretty much handling the one that he's near. So I'm going to just run up to the one that I cast Confusion on. And I'm going to take out my short sword and try to get in a quick hit.
All right.
All right, so 21 to hit.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so that's 7 points of damage. And then as a bonus action, I would like to cast on myself Cloak of Flies.
Ooh.
And that basically means that I have a 5-foot aura of flies around me. And a creature that starts its turn within 5 feet of me takes 4 poison damage, which is why I want to be up close and personal with this gooper.
All right. So, yes, this this cloud appears around you. This cloud of dust appears around you, and you can see the Doppelshaka engulfed in this choking cloud of book dust and terrible things of this room, and it begins to cough and sputter.
Mm.
So you said when it starts its turn there?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Then that brings us to Virgil.
Okay, so how are the other versions of us looking at this point?
In your room, not so great.
Good.
It's almost entirely to you.
Like they stabbed me. What they expect? Okay. In that case, let's see here. Then we're just going with we're going with magic missile at whichever one is closest.
Okay. They're both pretty close.
Kent. The Kent clone stabbed me. So let me just double check this. All right, let me just
I think Kent is a little offended. I am like right on, kill that thing. It does so much damage.
If I cast it at a higher level, does D&D Beyond automatically add? Or do I need to cast it?
For magic missile, I don't think so because of the different ways people choose to roll the damage for it.
Okay. So I'm going to cast it. Do I need to cast multiple or just increase that?
No, just what level do you want to cast it at?
5th. So there's +4 additional.
That's 3 plus. So just roll 7d4.
Oh, okay. Did that 1d4 go through? It did. All right. Let's go with then d4. All right. That's a lot. Okay, so that's 21 all told.
Okay. 21 plus 7 is 28. I can do math. To the Kent doppelganger?
Correct.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh.
So you watch as all of these, what color are they?
Right now they're red.
Okay. These
the Angie.
No hit me Angie. You watch as these red Angie beams of magical energy fire into the Kent doppelganger and almost seem to almost burn him from the inside out as it just begins to lose form and turn into a pile of goop.
Feel better?
I do, actually, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Next up would be the terribly dust-choked Shaka, who takes 4 points of poison damage. Is there anything else about this cloud of dust? Is their vision obscured? Can they?
No, it doesn't say anything else. Not for the person. For me, there's some stuff like that don't really apply here with charisma check.
Okay, awesome. So then the doppelganger is just going to. Can you see in this cloud?
Yes. Well, it doesn't mention anything about vision.
Okay, perfect.
Both of us can see.
Okay. So yeah, it's just going to pull out a similar looking short sword and stab you.
What a copycat.
So derivative.
That's a miss.
New again.
That's a miss. It misses. It is too choked up by the dust to be able to land an accurate hit on you.
Got a lot of feelings.
It's also too choked up at the emotion of the situation.
That's right.
It's so emotional.
Because I'm saying from the doppelganger's perspective, it's fighting someone that looks like itself. So, you know, it's emotional.
It's a lot of, self-discovery and really working through your inner demons. Inner goopers, sorry.
Yeah.
Let's make a charisma check for this doppelganger, see if it has an existential crisis.
Breaks down into tears and we're done.
They've got to be pretty charismatic, right? Because they got to impersonate people.
I would imagine it's not insignificant.
Right.
They're pretty charismatic. This doppelganger rolled a 1. So
never mind. It don't matter.
It's seriously beginning to consider the consequences of its own actions.
For the first time.
For the first time.
Am I developing a conscience?
Kent.
All right. So Doppelkent is down, and Kent sort of looks at Virgil and just sighs. Fine, we'll do it your way. And I am going to take my sword and my normally blue, sort of ice blue eyes suddenly sort of begin to flicker and turn red. And I snap while staring at my rapier and it bursts into flame as I cast Flame Blade on it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And then...
We love a mood couple.
We love a mood
Sorry,
couple.
Virgil is a little beside himself at this point. Like, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get you even hotter, literally, as I then move to stand next to Virgil and sort of like come hither at the remaining doppelganger, and I will ready my action to attack when the doppelganger is within 5 feet of the two of us, so that I don't just scratch it and slightly singe it.
Excellent. I like this. Fortunately, it is that doppelganger's turn, and he will do that. So
Huzzah.
go ahead and make your attack.
All right, so stabby with the flaming blade.
High charisma, low intelligence, and wisdom, I guess, on them.
That's how it goes.
Like, you should not.
They're probably pretty shifty. Maybe they got
You
a
should
lot
be
of
leaving at
dexterity.
this point.
Yeah.
You should be leaving.
All right, so that's a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Oh my God.
Oh, my D&D Beyond just broke. It's too many dice. Okay.
There it is. 45.
Plus
Wow.
6. It's 51 damage.
Jeez,
my
11
God.
of which,
Yeah.
11 of which is fire, and
Yeah,
the
it's-
rest is...
Oh.
Obliterated this.
Just the exact
Jesus.
same way. Like you are the true battle couple. eliminating enemies in similar fashion.
That's right.
This one also, as you thrust your blade through it, the flames seem to catch from the wound and spread outward until nothing is left.
Virgil just smirks like, oh, so one of your lesser attacks this time.
I still think we need a better name than fire and lightning.
Anything else, Kent?
No, I'll be good.
Next up is Gazrick.
So this isn't a concentration spell. So I see Shaka and his doppel in this battle against one another. I'm gonna run up to the side past the one wearing the dust cloak, so I know which one is real. And then I'm gonna cast. How badly injured is this one looking?
This one does not look terribly injured. And
Cool.
it's very easy to know which one is which because there's one Shaka who is standing there looking at a choking, spluttering, coughing Shaka with some concern, actually.
Perfect. Then I'm going to cast Cone of Cold in a cone that is enough to avoid Shaka at a 7th level. So I'm going to do 10 D8.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So now I got to cast. Did it go in chat? No, I got to do 10 D8. Let me find that. Okay. 1, 2,
Beautiful.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Y'all picked the wrong
Constitution
rivals
save.
today.
It failed.
It failed. Okay. 35. Oh, no, that's 8 D8. I got to add 2 more.
Oh.
Okay. 40 total.
That'll do it.
Okay.
So while this Doppel Shaka is coughing and spluttering, regular Shaka, you see Gazrick come up and like hold his hands out. And do you say anything witty?
Oh, in this moment? Gazrick is like, I got the moment. I'll think about it. It's like, hey, bud, you need to cool it. And then that's Code. It's like, still good. It's a classic, man. Especially, it works. It works, man. Anyways, this one's still held. Do you want to ask them questions, or do you want to wait till this buddy thaws?
No, this one it like the force of the cone of cold, like you see the frost form around it and then it falls over and just like shatters.
Damn. Okay. Well, we still got that one's still held, so we can ask that guy any questions.
All right. And then the doppelgangers that are attacking Dahani will go because I'm sorry, did you have any bonus actions or anything else you want to do? I'm so sorry.
No, I think I'm just gonna make sure I can keep an eye on the other one now. Because I'm good.
All right. Dahani shall be descended upon by devious doppelgangers. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a miss. That's a miss. So that is 8 points of bludgeoning damage to Dahani. Nary a feather is almost ruffled. Dahani will respond in kind, and I think like just one attack from her is going to destroy these guys. So, she still hits. It's a 17, 21 for 22. Yeah, she makes quick work of the first one. And then, and still, even with the 14, because that's their AC, makes quick work of the second one. Dahani has deftly dispatched the dubious doppelgangers devoted to her destruction. And that's her turn while she tries to figure out she can get out of this room. So then that brings us to Selise.
Selise is not smart and keeps forgetting she has a couple things to use. The doppelganger did hurt me, correct?
It did.
So I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke.
I'll totally let you backtrack for that. Yes.
Okay, then I will. Does it have to be the same round where they hurt me?
It's a reaction, so it has to be once they've hurt you.
Oh, then I never mind. Unless you really want to let me do it.
Yes.
Okay. The creature must make a saving dex throw.
That's a 3.
Oh, you fail so bad. So I'm casting this a second level, so that's 3d10. As soon as I can find 3 10-sided dice on my desk. Or I'm just going to roll the same one 3 times, because I'm full of fail. One time I needed a 10-sided die in my life. 12... 13 points of fire damage.
13 points of fire damage, yes. So this turn does actually not come through. What happens is the fact that you were just so infuriated that this doppelganger chose to make a mockery of the thing that you are trying so hard to get back to, that you are trying so hard to find within yourself again. This rage just emits from you with such a force that it is incinerated.
Yes.
When the flames around you and around this creature subside, there is still like the warmth that from these magical flames subsides within you, but you still feel that slight warmth wherever you are keeping that symbol of tear.
Okay.
So if it's in your pocket or whatever, you feel like a slight warmth.
Okay. She's just like, we'll talk later, hopefully. Is there anything else I can do, or was my doppelganger the only other person in the room?
Your doppelganger was the only other person in the room. So at this point,
I was going to say, does the door unlock now that I've defeated myself?
The door does not unlock. but
It's a Zelda temple all along.
right? Okay. The door does not unlock. You are still left in the room with all of these pods, for lack of a better word.
Oh.
But none of them seem to be reacting.
Oh. Okay. I was going to witch bolt them if they had, but if they're not reacting, I'm just gonna attack the door and get out. I'm gonna bust out this room.
Absolutely. You can choose to attack the door or make an athletics check.
I want to be like, I attack the darkness. Can I do one of each?
Darkness. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try athletics. Well, because I have 2 attacks.
Yeah, there's combat, like initiative is essentially over. The only doppelganger left is the one that Gazrick is holding. So we're essentially out of initiative right now. So because we are on your turn, what would you like to do?
I want to try to basically jackboot the door open.
Heck yeah.
So
Check with advantage.
It's an athletics with advantage? Okay. That is 25. And I will keep the other one because that is only a 12.
Okay. So yeah, you jackboot the door, and as your leather boot finds purchase on the direct center of this door, you kick both it and the avowed that was holding it shut to the ground.
Oh, good. So is it like a movie where the door falls in and they're under the door?
Yes.
I'm just gonna like sit cross-legged on top of it. Like so. Okay. You might be wondering how you got here.
Excellent. We'll move then to wait, where did it? I just didn't put, you're here, but what the heck?
Sorry,
we'll move to
Shaka, right?
Yes, we'll move to Shaka and Gazrick in that room. So what are you two doing?
Well, I want to turn. I want to turn to Gazrick and say, "Well, how long can you hold that one?"
I mean, we've got about 50 seconds still left on this guy.
Should we just try to, like, should I just try to end it while it's held?
I mean, yeah, I don't know if there was anything you wanted to gain from him. I mean, 45 seconds now.
Yeah, can I, like, try to talk to this thing while it's being held?
Sure. It failed its what would be its save for this turn, so yeah.
Sure. Hey, who sent you?
Make a persuasion check or an intimidation check.
Ooh, now I do get advantage from the Cloak of Flies.
Maybe advantage also from the fact that he's paralyzed under my grasp.
And that.
Yeah. You get like advantage times 4.
Oh wow, this is truly the.
And it gets worse if you hit him because he's paralyzed.
Right.
Oh,
that's an auto crit within 5 feet.
All right, so my first one was a 23.
That'll do it. That'll
roll with that.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Roll until you succeed.
Yeah, right.
rolling. Right.
It still failed. So it answers you haltingly, and because it's can't really move its weird wolfy mouth. But the answer that you get amounts to you cannot understand what we are trying to do here.
Like, I can't understand it, or it's saying like you can't understand it?
It's saying like what we are trying to do here. You could very villain talk. You couldn't possibly understand what we are trying to do here.
What happened to Mr. Tallow?
Do not know this, Mr. Tallow.
All right, Gazrick, I think we should just. I tried to get what I could.
Cool. I'm gonna walk up and cast Primal Savagery, which makes my fingernails and teeth grow really long. I'm just gonna cut its neck real fast, and then. All right, we're done. That's out.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I was rolling saves the whole time. It was not becoming unparalyzed. So you two could have made quick work of that.
Mhm.
So for
I
flavor.
just want to see if I could get maybe some hint, but it's not
No, it makes sense.
cooperative.
Now the new challenge is how we get out this door.
Yeah, it's true. Do you think if you wild shaped again, you could just bust through it?
I mean, yeah. Could we try the handle first?
Oh, the handle.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Let's just try it.
How does Shaka not think of the handle?
Yeah.
Let's just see what happens. Yeah, I'll do something, you know.
Yeah.
Door's locked.
Yeah,
Door is locked. Okay.
Told you.
Then I will. What is the door made out of?
Wood.
Wood. I'm gonna druidcraft. I'll just burn it down.
Well,
Yeah.
all right then. Yeah, so you set the door on fire and it
I step away.
I cast gust as well. These are all cantrips I have to just like keep the smoke pushed away. It's like we're fine. It's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, eventually the door burns to a degree where opening it is simple. But you notice probably like halfway through the door, the flames become a little less as you're actually reaching back into Candlekeep, and there's spells to prevent fire from spreading like that.
Well, good. That works out well then.
Okay.
So, yeah.
After you, bud.
All right. Should we?
Oh, wait. Let's see. Is it Inky might be on the other side? Is that the Avowed who went with us? I don't remember all their
Oh
names.
yeah, that's right.
You're in the Nautilus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Inky.
Inky. All right. So how are you gonna handle Inky on the other side?
I mean, we're just telling the truth. Like we have nothing to hide.
Oh, let's pretend to be doppelgangers. Let's pretend to be like we killed, like we came out, we did it. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure how we would do that. We just
go up and be like, man, we took short work of them. That's a good accent, right? Like it like really covers it.
Okay. You can try that. I'll back you up if needed.
Perfect. All right. I'm going in.
All right, give me deception checks, both of you.
Perfect. I'm gonna use my inspiration. I'm using it now.
Yeah.
First one's a 12. The best one's a 12.
All right.
Okay. And I got a 12 as well.
Nice.
Okay.
And
Consistent.
So I would like to let you know that I rolled a 5 on this die.
Yes.
And doppelgangers, while good at insight, are not that good at insight.
The tough, yeah. Okay.
So as you come out of the door looking kind of like satisfied with yourselves, Inky walks up to you and is like,
it all went according to plan.
okay.
Now we may proceed with the final details.
All right. I mean, this is your first time seeing them, so the voices need a little work, but come on. And he just like, he ushers you all out of the Nautilus building.
As soon as his back's to us, I look to Shaka. I'm like, ah!
This is beautiful. I love this buddy cop movie.
Yeah.
Kent and Virgil.
I'm laughing because I'm so mad at Masood right now because that's basically Virgil. Virgil is just going to give that like quick glance to Kent and I'm looking for something that would sorry, hold on. No, I was looking for something that would kind of like hide the goopy bodies, but meh. Yeah, Virgil just is gonna bang his quarterstaff on the door and say, and just say loudly, "They're dead."
Okay. I like this. Give me a deception check.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because why not?
Kent is helping by not saying anything.
Well, I guess it's a 14.
Yes, it is.
That's okay, because this dice has become a traitor.
Good. I mean, oh, I'm so sorry. That's so rough.
Oh no, yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Aw.
It's a 3. So the door opens and where are y'all? You're in the ship. Blinky. Blinky, he like pokes his head through the door and sees kind of like the destruction that happened here. It's like they put up a fight, huh?
I can't. Sorry, Virgil. Wow, it's the first time I've done that this entire season. I'm so sorry. Virgil is essentially like immediately leans on his staff and kind of holds where he was stabbed and said, "Yeah, their actual weapons hit a lot harder than ours."
All right. Well, we should continue to keep up appearances. We'll go back to Exaltation to let them know what we found and continue.
And just like shuffling back and forth, just trying so hard to keep his lips together.
And you two are also led out of the shipbuilding.
Are we the reals? Are we the fakes? Who knows?
I know. So Inky and Blinky are leading Shaka, Gazrick, Kent, and Virgil back to Exaltation to let everybody know what was found. Selise, what are, like, I know that you are sitting on the door that is on Pinky. Anything else you like? Are you gonna continue to sit there? Or what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna like, hey Pinky, you like breathing?
Intimidation check with advantage.
Oh, okay.
A whole door. That's worth advantage.
And intimidation's one of my best stats. 18. 18.
Yeah. Pinky has sustained damage from having a door kicked onto him. And it's like, I would prefer to keep breathing, yes.
You gonna run if I let this door off you?
No.
I don't believe you.
He is absolutely going to try to run. Like, I rolled a 4 on his deception. You feel him twitching underneath this door.
I'm just gonna stretch out because remember, Selise is not a small woman, and she's carrying 2 swords and a shield. And she just like stretches out like, you want to tell me that lie again?
You feel him like shudder underneath the door. And like look, I was just doing what I was told.
So you got one chance because you know the minute you run that I'm going to kill you, right?
I get that impression, yes.
And it's not going to be too much longer before you can't breathe.
Ooh. Yeah.
So what's the plan? Replace us?
Yeah.
And do what? Who came up with the plan to replace the rivals?
Not okay. I really promise I'm not gonna run, but I'm really starting to run out of air.
Then you should talk faster.
Fair enough. So you feel the door underneath you like raise probably like 2 centimeters as he tries to get breath in, and he says, "We're not just you all, although pretty awesome that a group of really strong people decided to come to Candlekeep.
So
we are just trying to. I don't have all the knowledge. We get the knowledge from somebody else, but we are just trying to."
Can I roll over and just basically grab him from under the door?
Yeah. Make a dexterity check.
Oh God, my worst stat. How can I use my inspiration for that?
On intimidation
inspirational
to dexterity.
It'll give you advantage. So you roll
Yeah,
okay.
it'll give you advantage.
Yeah, because Dex is my worst stat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, actually, that's not bad. If this makes it, I won't waste my. It's a 13.
Yeah, that'll do it. Like
Okay.
you're essentially like, you know where he is under this door. So you get your hand under the door, you roll, and you've got him before you're even off the door.
Okay. So I just like I've got him, and I'm like, who's directing you here?
I can't.
So you don't like breathing, is what you're telling me.
He, oh God, he, look, they hang out in the catacombs. That's all we know. We just get our directives from the catacombs.
That's not really anything to go on.
You send somebody up from the catacombs and we just do what we're told.
I'm just gonna drag him like a scruffed puppy back to what's her face? Yes.
Okay.
Because I mean,
So they're all taking so the avowed who believe that Shaka, Gazrick, Kent, and Virgil are not them are taking us back to exaltation. Selise is dragging her whatever back to exaltation. The moment that Virgil basically wants to use message, the moment that he is within range of Selise to be able to do it.
Okay. Perfect. Let me do a quick. Wow. Awesome.
Can you actually, could you message everyone so that way we also know that you are also not doppelgangers, like for Shaka and myself? Like how does is a message a cantrip or is it a?
It is a cantrip. So if you're basically, because you don't know where they are, Virgil, if you're basically like broadcasting.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I mean, it's
you'd have to know like our frequencies. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was basically one person, and I was going to use meta magic to make it super subtle, but the minute it's in range, be like.
Okay. So yeah, what you can do as this is happening, this is great. This is going to be fantastic. Make a perception check for me, Virgil. Actually, everybody make me a perception check.
Is that? It's a dirty 20.
Nice.
I'm going to use my inspiration and reroll.
Ooh, natural one again. That's 2 for me this session. It's a 6. It's cool. Guys was just
20.
too pumped that he lied convincingly.
Yeah, I got a 21.
Okay.
That was only 7. Yeah, I changed my dice and it didn't save.
Nope, this works well because Kent, Shaka, and Virgil all notice each other. So there's somebody in each group that has noticed each other. So Virgil, you are able to get that message off. And you are able to see Selise before things get dangerous in the middle of Candlekeep.
Okay, yeah. Then Virgil, using metamagic to not have to point, he just mutters under his breath, "We have successfully replaced our duplicates. Bourbon later." To Selise.
All right.
And she can respond back with using the cantrip. She can respond back if she so chooses, with just a whisper.
Noted.
Do you send messages to Team Buddy Cop?
Oh, can I keep?
It's just a cantrip, and it's once every 6 seconds.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I've learned something about this today. Yay. Then okay. What form is Gazrick currently in?
Normal, just in my normal. But I think you see Shaka before you see me.
Ooh, goodness. Then yeah, Virgil also he kind of looks in Shaka's direction and again mutters, "We've successfully," oh god, yeah, this is gonna be so cheesy. "We've successfully replaced our duplicates, large Michaels at dawn."
Yeah, I'll just give a little subtle nod. And then I'll turn to, I forgot if it was Inky or Pinky. Or
Y'all have, in the Nautilus, you have Inky.
Yeah. So I'm going to turn to, like, Inky and try and say, like, "We must return to the master."
Make a deception check.
Trying to ham it up a bit for Virgil now that I know he's on it. 19.
Nice. Well done.
Dang, look at you.
Yeah, look at
Inky's
this.
like, dude, he told us to stop calling him that like 3 weeks ago.
Sorry, we're still like reforming and kind of remembering the new rules.
It was a test. Only the truly loyal would know.
Oh no.
That's fair. Look, with you all successfully impersonating these heroes, I think now is the time to we can get Layla. And we'll go from there.
Perfect. And when do we want to make that move?
Oh, we're going now.
Perfect. Let's go.
So the 5 of you head into Exaltation. I'm going to, let's see, defeat first. Yeah, it would be Kent and Virgil to get there first. Then Gazrick and Shaka to get there. No. Selise was at the dragon.
Yes.
You would actually get there next.
Okay.
Then it would be Shaka and Gazrick. Meanwhile, Dahani, having successfully defeated her doppelgangers, escaped her room, rolled a natural 1 on an acrobatics to try and apprehend Sue, and then a natural 2 on perception to notice any of you as she's chasing Sue through Candlekeep.
And now we see the downside of the paint and sip.
It's like play yakety sax.
Oh man.
They're having a sugar crash.
Yes. The honey is last. As you all enter into exaltation, Kent and Virgil first, then Selise, then Shaka and Gazrick. What happens in this room right now as you all enter and Layla is sitting at her desk and asks, what did you discover? Because it's been several hours. It's been probably, the search was like 2 or 3 hours at this point. So what have you discovered?
I hold up my person.
Hold him up.
Yeah, I'm just like, so are you in on this or not?
I am confused.
As are we. Hopefully you can shed some light.
Do you do anything with Inky? Do you just like...
I just shake him a little bit like a bad puppy.
So Inky looks at Blinky and Pinky, who say something along the lines of, it's going to get incredibly cheesy. Your reign of terror is over, Layla. Not terror, but your reign is over, Layla. We will usurp you and take over. And then they say, doppelgangers, attack. And then what do the four of you do?
How many doppelgangers are in the room?
There are only
us.
Yeah, technically it's y'all, and then there are two.
And then there's two other besides.
There's the two that led us, and the one in Selise's grip.
Well, I'm gonna cast Whole Person again. I'm gonna cast it on a 4th level, so I get 2 additional targets. I'm gonna hit all 3 of them.
Neat, like it, like it a lot.
How'd it go, LaTia?
How's that working for you?
It's a 13, a 5, and a 3.
It does not beat the 18. Okay, let's tie him up. This is the time to do it. Ha! Business detective at it again.
I had a thing. Wait, where'd it go?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some rope and
you are very easily able to bind them.
Virgil's going to cast lightning. He's going to use the lightning lure cantrip on the one in front of us.
Aw,
nice.
Just
like
fun little stuff.
It's a strength 17 saving. I'm using meta magic to not really get concerned about the damage. It's just a yoink.
It's fine. Yeah, you have lightning lured him. My dice have expended all of their good rolls. So he is successfully lightning lured.
And he just looks at Kent like, you don't have anything for this?
Kent has been expending. Kent is good at a lot of things. Deception is not one of them. And so this whole time he's just been trying to like walk and keep his mouth shut. And so when Virgil finally addresses him directly, he just goes, I'm going to kill Rin over these edits.
Beautiful. At this point, the door behind you bursts open as Dahani has I just rolled this. I rolled an insight to get Dahani to chase Sue to exaltation. And I rolled a 19, so that happened.
Nice.
So the door bursts open just as acrobatics.
Lord.
Okay. My bad rolls are good for something. Just as Dahani soars through the door, managing to get Sue around the ankles and trip them as they come into the as they make it into the door. And Sue is screaming something along the lines of, "This bird is a doppelganger! This bird is a doppelganger! Help! Help! Help!"
Can I lightning lure at her?
Yeah.
Because she's annoyed. Selise is like, this trip was bullshit from the beginning. She's mad. She's covered in goop. She had to fight herself twice. She is not a happy person. So She has to do a strength save of 15.
15? Okay.
Let's hope your dice continue to roll low.
Unfortunately, she makes it with a 15 exactly.
Is a 15 actually a fit?
It's meet or beat, so that is a success. So the kerfuffle with Dahani and Sue means that you can't quite get, like, they're wrestling on the ground at this point. Like, this bird is a doppelganger. And Dahani is like, I just had to fight Shaka. And,
I'm like, what? I was like, what?
And so you can't quite get a bead on what is going on there. But yeah, so
if we've bound the other ones, then I'll just make a wind wall and like kind of encase Sue in it, of like just a little bubble of being like, okay.
All right, fair.
Yeah.
You've had a big day. It's time for you to just calm down.
Right.
So Layla looks at the 6 of the rivals and says, they were doppelgangers?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they all seem to be coming here to go after you, which makes it seem like you have some explaining to do.
I mean, I'm just the strongest wizard in exaltation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Keep going. Light the candle for us.
You can do it.
And if they managed to get a hold of me, they would have control over the rest of the defenses in exaltation.
There it is.
Did we just bully the DM into telling us the plan?
Yes, you did.
Great, just checking.
No.
I love it was a
Layla
character
needed to
kind
get
of
there,
realizing like, okay, yeah, you got to get there yourself. Get there yourself.
Yeah, no, it's not me.
Right,
Layla.
right.
Layla.
Right, sorry.
But and built on the system of eventually perhaps no longer gatekeeping magic.
Knowledge.
I get it confuses me why doppelgangers would want to do that, though. I don't disagree with what you have said, but I am just confused as to why doppelgangers.
Anyone got zone of truth? We could ask them and find out.
Actually,
Who's didn't? Oh goodness! One of them said like we're only a.
I might
They're
have
getting their
some
orders
truth.
from someone else.
Yes. They're
I
the
do.
catacombs, right? Like somebody said that. Yeah.
I've got zone of truth.
All right.
Do it.
We can certainly try it. They didn't have wait, who asked who was you Selise was asking questions. Great.
Yeah.
There you
Keep it
go.
on.
So if you gather them in a nice formation for me, I could just zone of truth on them.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
Knuckles, now let's get
together.
information.
No, they're very
Get the valid information.
they're very securely ensconced within Gazrick's wind wall, so you can just centerate on that. What's that say?
including the one I'm shaking.
Yeah. No, you can
throw
toss
them in there.
Yeah, sure. Toss them in the wind wall.
Just
I'll open a bubble and then like close it right back up. Yeah.
oh, good. My arm was getting tired. They just have to do a saving throw of 15 or better charisma.
Charisma. Okay. No.
They still have to answer, but they just can't tell a deliberate lie.
Right. We'll just go in order. So, no. So all of them but Blinky failed. So Blinky was Gazrick and Kenton Virgil's. So Blinky is not caught in the spell, but the other ones kind of have to, if they speak, they have to tell the truth. And you know this, Selise, and they know this.
Okay. I just look at them, especially the one that I was sitting on. So, tell me again who is controlling you.
You look at him and he doesn't want to say it, but he knows that if he does not say it, you will stab him. He says we don't know his name.
What does he look like?
He looks like all of us.
That's not an answer. And she starts reaching for her sword.
But you know it's the truth.
Oh, I know it's the truth. That doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Kent begins to rethink allowing Selise to do the question.
Oh, jeez.
I mean that I can't lie. It is the truth. He looks like all of us.
Where is he?
In the catacombs?
Where
In-
at the base?
When they speak of catacombs, is this something that like basically we would know what they're talking about? Like, are they talking about like Candlekeep catacombs? What are they talking about?
Yeah, you would not know this, but when he says in the catacombs, Layla, her eyes go wide, and it's like people are not allowed in the catacombs.
Ah.
This is
really?
This is only a certain select people are allowed in the catacombs. So they either have come through, they have made it through the defenses keeping Underdark creatures out of the catacombs, or they have infiltrated someone else inside Candlekeep.
Well, I think
that one.
Well, yeah. I mean, isn't it? Can it be that there's a whole bunch of other Avowed that are also in league with them? Like,
absolutely.
Audit your Avowed somehow.
Well,
Avowed
I mean,
audit.
they're doppelgangers. Like before this week, we had no idea that they were here. So we don't know how long they have been doing this.
Yeah, and like I turn to Selise and say, can you ask them if they are the only ones?
You just asked it. Why are you asking me to ask them? Just ask it.
Can I ask to Zone of Truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the person. Yeah, so I turn to Inky and say, how many more Avowed are doppelgangers?
Sufficiently intimidated. Inky says, oh no. Inky says, we don't know. I mean, he looks at Layla like he doesn't want to reveal what you all just did. So yeah, I'll give you all that one for free. But he begins to say and then he shuts his mouth.
Yeah, Virgil just asks the rivals present. The rooms you were locked in, were they also full of other pods?
Yes.
What? Says Layla.
There were more.
There were more.
We probably found their station to lure people in, duplicate them, and send the duplicate out there on their way.
Using your, we can't keep track of these portals?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
It also seems like we need to go underneath Candlekeep to root out this infestation.
Well, not you. I wouldn't put this responsibility on you, says Layla. This is our issue, and frankly, we owe you more than enough thanks for finding it out for us. Yeah, I mean, I will be the first one to admit that this is our issue, not your issue.
Okay. I mean, at the very least, you should still compensate us for our time.
There it is.
So, yeah.
There it is.
I was waiting for it. I was like, there we go.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Got it.
They basically figured it out.
I think all of the rivals do that. We're like, there it is.
There it is.
And Selise, she's still got her sword, and she finishes unsheathing it and tucks it under Blinky's chin.
Nice.
I think we should get more than just coin for this. I think blood.
Blinky whimpers. Layla has begun to say to Gazrick that, of course, you will be sufficiently compensated for the time and attention you have dedicated to this unintentional cause.
Mm-hmm.
I just ask, if you take blood, don't take it on my carpet.
You say that like I'd spill some.
And while I have your attention and we talk about how much you owe us, there's been a prototype I'm meaning to pitch you. Layla, have you ever heard about the mobile library? And like kind of put my arm on their shoulder and begin to discuss my plans of opening a Troll Skull branch.
Silence. Who's that?
As Gazrick begins to walk off with Layla, Selise, do you take your claim of blood here and now?
Is Blinky anywhere near a wall?
You can put them near a wall. Like, they're all bound. They're not gonna, like, they have been thoroughly subdued.
Oh, good. Then I'm just gonna pin him to a wall like a science specimen.
Neat. Layla begins to kind of turn and look at what's going on.
No. We got to talk about late fees and what happens for the transfer. Like, how long can I expect a shipment to arrive, you know?
So, guys, I'll just say you walk her out of the room.
Yeah.
And over the next couple of days, you all get a rest, of course. You all are kind of on the outskirts of the discussion that, oh, hey, Candlekeeper's been infiltrated by doppelgangers. This is serious business. You are aware of plans to establish safe words and infiltration groups, and the places that you all are aware of have been thoroughly cleaned and degooped. And this is all over the course of about three or 4 days, is the warrior monks and Avowed, et cetera, manage this. Selise, in these 3 days, do you get your edits done?
Selise wasn't even thinking about those edits.
No, that's totally fine if you weren't.
She's just like she goes through them and she's like, I could just rewrite it myself and do better.
Fair enough.
Self-publishing.
No, just this manuscript by Rin. None of this is worse than our friend Varric Tethris.
Oh.
What?
The jokes I was going to make were neither kind to Varric nor to Rin.
So yeah, you have a discussion with Mills and Amaya about how you just want to toss this out of the window. And they say, absolutely, we'll be in touch. And in light of the arduous journey that you had here and the fact that you are now here, Layla offers to teleport y'all home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And with you arriving at the door of Troll Skull Manor via teleport, that is where we will close this season.
Oh,
Right.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Amazing.
We did it!
We did it.
No, you did. You did it. You did this to us.
I did all of it.
You did this to us. I need to say that.
I did.
Oh, we made it back we made it back home in time. Look at that.
We did.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to take a quick bio break because, as you see, we've gone a little over. And we've
all been shifting in our seats for
all of us.
minutes.
Not just me, it's all of us now.
I'm just
That's
impressed
infectious,
because
yeah.
like Masood and Shareef have just been very still, and the rest of us are just like,
Right? So we're going to take a quick bio, and then we'll come back and we will do our normal outro-y things. So we'll see you in a minute.
See y'all soon.
We're back.
Hey,
Whoa. We're back.
Ew.
So it's question time. Are we taking normal questions or are we doing special questions?
Oh, let's do special questions.
Let's do special questions.
Any and all? Oof.
Any and all. If you have questions for the rivals, if you have questions for the NPCs, if you have questions for the players, for ourselves, you can ask them now, with the caveat that we absolutely have the right to refuse to respond if we want.
That's exactly right.
I'll let you all know, chat. It's a breakfast burrito. That's what I'm eating. It's a breakfast burrito. I knew it was going to come up.
I didn't even notice you were eating.
That's where all the questions are.
It's brunch time over there. Okay, let's go.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
First question for all characters. When you look back on this trip in 10 years, what will be your fondest memory?
Leaving.
Stabbing Blinky.
Stabbing Blinky. The honeys will be the paint and sip.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Kent actually would be getting to play Fire and Lightning or Shock and Awe or whatever we're called together.
Oh, Shock and Arson!
Shock and Awe.
That's right.
That's good. That is really good.
Shock and Arson. Shock and Arson. There it is.
That is top-notch.
Yeah, I guess Shaka's thought would be less Candlekeep itself and the trip there in the Magic Mansion and just manifesting burgers all day.
Burgers.
Large
and like getting your own room and stuff. So that's what,
I think for Gazrick, it's the realization that everyone else in the rivals started speaking about my socialist agenda without me having to officially admit it when we were in Candlekeep.
So proud of you.
It was very good. It was very good.
So proud.
Oh, wow.
Question for Layla. Did it really take you that long to clock that you were a high-value target for the group? Yes, because I didn't realize that I was surrounded, but wait, you call them goopers?
No. No.
I didn't realize that the four of that, like, yes, that is the answer to the question. Yes, and I refuse to talk about it further. If you have any other questions, please speak to the Avowed of the Day, who I assure you has been vetted for non-doppelganger safety.
I like Avowed of the Day.
Good answer.
Is
Right,
that
you
like
are the
is that like employee of the week? Like they get their picture up on the
It's like this Avowed was super awesome and shelved books so fast today.
Just keep swapping out the photo.
Question, how are you all so beautiful and wonderful? Kelly, stop it.
Stop.
Good answer, LaTia. There it is.
Kelly,
Nah.
stop.
Stop.
Wow, Brian. Wow.
What did he do? Oh.
He gave the paint me like one of your French girls smile after he said that.
Uh-huh.
It's been a
Question
long
for-
quarantine, okay?
Touche.
It's coming up, man.
Is everybody okay if I just read the questions?
Yeah.
Sure.
Question for Kent and Virgil and Herb and DM Jazzy Hands. How has been your first adventure with the rivals?
Kent has had a great time because he got to stab things and play Shock and Arson and read books and hang out with new people that are a lot of fun and don't get too mad when he screams. And I have also had a really great time. I knew I would, honestly. I've been watching y'all for long enough. I knew I would, but it's such a sort of different thing to be able to insert yourself into the fun that you have watched for so long. And I obviously don't speak for Brian, but my guess is he will say similar things. Should thank the four of you for like making it so easy for us to hop in 9 seasons in and just like play the game, tell the story, do the thing. You all have been so welcoming and so willing to give the two of us our space to like have our own shenanigans with y'all. It's been awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I will piggyback on that to say it has been so easy to just, like, I was terrified and nervous, and it has been so easy to just settle in and have a good time, tell a great story, play off of everyone every week. It's been fantastic. Virgil, sadly, after the Candlekeep incident, is kind of really wondering what he keeps flashing back to the reason that they had to leave Cara Dune, and he's just like, this is what you yeah. There are going to be some conversations when we get back to Troll Skull Manor.
Question for the players and me. What is your favorite moment from the season?
I loved finding out that there were doppelgangers. I think that was the fun mystery of like trying to track down Mr. Mallow and like really figure out his whole story, and like thinking that, oh, he's just a kook who's gotten lost somewhere, like he's just an eccentric individual. No, he's been kidnapped, actually. It felt like a very like ground falling out moment that I liked.
I think it was that quiet moment with Kent in the library with Selise.
Yeah.
And those kind of interstitial quiet moments with Kent and Virgil, especially since Selise was feeling super awkward and not knowing how to fit back in with the rest of the rivals.
Yeah, that one was one of the ones I was thinking of. So since we already talked about, I'll talk about a different one. I think it would have I don't know, anything you and I did together. I actually usually sort of run screaming the other direction from romantic entanglements with my characters. And I'm so glad that I didn't this time. It's such a different... This sounds like I'm discovering things about what it means to be in a relationship. But like, it's such a different thing to have a character that like built in thinks about other people too. And not just in a like, I'm saving you as an adventure hero way, but like, in a sort of more specific way. So yeah, that for me has been super fun to learn to play a character that's deeply connected to another party member.
Yeah. I love that our decision to make it baked in was a lot less, let's just say, messy narratively.
Yeah.
But what I most loved is I loved the natural interplay after watching previous seasons, the natural interplay of like Selise being away and doing her own thing and coming back, and the rivals had and like she basically had this, she had this thing she went through, and she comes back and she's actually she's not like, yeah, okay, it's fine. She's kind of ducking and bobbing and evading talking about it, and that didn't get pressed. It just naturally kind of like progressed, but it didn't stop the rivals from like, okay, well, we'll shelve that for another day and get down to business. Yeah.
It's hard for me to pick one. One kind of not a big plot point, but I loved Brian getting a little body. I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And like seeing like his adventures of crawling to walking. My little baby Brian was out there, and I also really loved, I loved Amaya in general. Like I really liked her as a character. I really liked, finding out, is she interested in this book? Did she know about the attack? I found her to be a really cool character throughout the whole thing. So I really enjoyed all the interactions with her.
Yay. I can't really pick a favorite moment. My favorite moment is the fact that y'all let me tell this ridiculous story.
I see. Hey.
Honestly, I think it was the first time that Kent yelled for Selise. Just because I haven't seen it in any, I haven't seen something like that, something just so blatant in an actual play before. It blew my mind. and established a season-long running joke that I hope continues.
Yeah, I also really loved your use of the map as well.
Yeah.
We haven't used a lot of we haven't used a lot of maps in Rivals, but I think for this particular space, it really helped me orient myself, and like, you know, when we'd say things like the loofah and in the pirate ship, you know, and the dragon, over the weeks, you kind of get to feel at home with it a little bit.
I was gonna say, like,
it was a good choice.
I knew the catacombs was underneath the city because of the map, right? Like looking at the pictures, like, oh, right, it is there.
I'll add the smash cuts. Like, we had the map, but the maps terrify me because you're like, well, you know, that's a city, so everything's far apart. And all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, you have this thing, and all of a sudden you're actually here already. And it was like, there was no like, oh, you spend all the time the only time we had to worry about how far one member of the party was from everyone else was Kent trying to run to get to them. And it's like, okay, you move forward. Yeah. You move forward. That was the only time.
That was so funny.
I liked how, like, even though I did a lot of smash cuts, like, it was that moment that really gave you the sense of how big Candlekeep was, to establish, like, oh yeah, it's not going to be just, you know, several rounds and boom, you're there.
Right.
Yeah.
Around the corner or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question. So question for, this is, I guess, a general question for Candlekeep. Was there any fallout for Dahani's paint and sip chase of Sue through Candlekeep? Very little, if any, because Dahani's high insight roll to sort of lure Sue to getting to exaltation faster than, you know, if we had done a actual yakety sack style chase, prevented any like broken cabbage carts, for example.
My cabbages.
Exactly.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Did Candlekeep institute new policies after Kent kept screaming Virgil throughout the fortress?
I feel like policies already existed about screaming loud enough for the entire fortress to hear.
They absolutely did. So they just have to make sure that the enchantments that they place over the fortress are stronger. Because
Stop. Did Kent break an enchantment? He screamed so loud.
I distinctly recall saying hemisphere. Okay, I distinctly recall saying hemisphere.
I believe it's canon. Let's go back. Let's check the tapes.
Yeah.
We can go check out the VODs.
Yeah, it was a sound wave. Very powerful sound wave.
And question, I think this is our last question, I think. Questions for the Master. Have your plans been thwarted by these meddling rivals, or do you have more influence than what they know? In the darkness of the catacombs, you see sitting on a chair made of stone and fungal material, mushrooms and all sorts of bioluminescent brilliances. Ooh. You see an amorphous being, shapeless. You cannot discern gender if there is one. Petting a cat.
No.
Nice.
Oh no.
Oh, we'll get them next week, my pretty.
I'll get you, gadget.
Yes. Very good.
Really good. Very good.
Exactly what I wanted. You know, we'll just have to see if they are able to get to me before my plans are complete. There's lightning and thunder, and he's underground. Where is it coming from?
He has like a soundboard, so he has
it's not even
thaumaturgy.
And another doppelganger that's flipping a light
He's got
switch on.
thaumaturgy, prestidigitation. He's just like,
Yes. Kevin, more fog. Putting more fog.
Oh god.
Right. And then I think we did have one question that we skipped for obvious reasons. Is the DM for next season selected? I don't know. Are we getting a next season, y'all?
Yes. Oh my
Yes,
God. Somebody
yes,
say yes.
yes,
Yes, we
yes.
are.
Please just say yes. Oh my God.
Around the corner.
I
We're
was-
very excited.
No, I
Come
wanted
on,
the
I
tension.
don't-
I wanted the tension to
I
build.
was
It was
waiting.
in like a soundboard of like that like timer ticking out.
I thought Masood was going to speak up.
No.
Yeah.
Why would I say anything?
You know,
Why
I wanted
why-
5 minutes of dead silence.
No, but I'm
Then we play.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Tanya brings up a good point. I'm gonna be the DM next season. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very fun.
God.
We're still chatting with folks, and we're gonna find where our campaign's gonna be set. But I'll tell you one thing, man, is it gonna be a blast? I'm so excited to DM for this group, and also. Now that I got this standing desk, you're gonna see a lot of walk-in gags. I for all these NPCs,
Oh dear.
just randomly
Oh, no.
just like pops up out of an elevator.
Oh,
just
I
like,
can't wait.
It's
Oh,
gonna be
no.
great. We're gonna have a real good
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Oh man, y'all thought my season was wacky. I can't wait.
I'm afraid.
Just wait.
I can't wait.
Where's my? I was drinking coffee out of my Second City mug, and I was really like, "What do you mean, bits?" And I was gonna drink out of it. That's fine. It's cool.
Oh, I'm so excited. Yes.
Yeah.
Season 10 confirmed.
Season 10.
Season 10 and the road to 100.
100.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Ooh.
Yeah, the road to 100. This
Yeah.
this is episode 90.
This is episode 90.
Oh, I don't know math. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Brian, remember you have said more than once, you're not a math gay.
That's right.
Not today. No. Wow. Shoot.
Oh, so-
Yeah, I can still drive.
Yeah.
But thank you all so much. Your support of us and everything that we have done has gotten us our 10th season. So keep an eye out on our socials for when that is going to happen. But in the meantime, in between time, we are going to do our outros and raid somebody because we are all about sharing the Rivals love here. So we'll go the opposite way, starting with Masood.
Hey guys, I'm Masood. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Marudeboy, MAHRUDEBOI. Stuff that I got going on. My Sundays are going to be a little open for a little bit as we're thinking about and planning the next season. So catch up on our VODs. Go to our YouTube and go check up on our previous episodes, see what's going on there. On Tuesdays, you can go see me on the D&D channel with my buddies from Indoor Recess. We're playing a homebrew 5th edition campaign called Generation Fantasy, and we're having a blast while doing it. And then Wednesday nights, you can come hang out if you haven't seen my GM style. Come watch me GM for a bunch of my friends on Stir Friday Night for a show that we play on Monster of the Week over on Roll20's channel. It's a blast. We're looking and exploring at spooky, supernatural things that go bump in the night, all in our own backyard of Chicago. So it's a lot of stuff to play with for me as a GM and a lot of fun things to like kind of... I used to be a bike tour guide, so I've got a lot of fun facts about the city I can spit out at my cast. But yeah, that's me. I got stuff going on. I'm just mainly going to be moving in this week and streaming those games. So come see what's happening on Twitter.
Eugenio.
Hi everybody, I'm Eugenio. You might know me as DM Jazzy Hands. You can find me on Twitter and here on Twitch at DM Jazzy Hands. Let's see, what have I got going on now that this is done? I do stream on Tuesday and Thursday afternoons. And not this coming week, but the week after. Look at me not forgetting to talk about this time, Tanya. We are getting season 2 of Into the Motherlands, which I definitely forgot to mention during an outro on Friday. Not next Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. We're moving to Wednesday evenings. Season 2 for Into the Motherlands with brand new cast member Abria Quiddy online is joining the crew. So we're excited to get back to Vatoa. And I think that's it on my schedule now. So yeah, follow me on Twitter, find out where else I'm live, but that's me.
I like that you called it Vatoa instead of Musalia.
I've been going back and
Vitoa.
forth. We have both a Hyanol and a Musalian on the crew in the cast, and I'm like, Which one of them do I call it? I don't know. Oh my god, why is my phone talking to me?
I will say when you GM, you do a very good job of referencing Vitoa to the Hyanals and Musalia to the non-Hyanals, and I think that's very amazing.
I love that.
Brian.
Hi, I am pretty much everywhere at Urban Bohemian. I am streaming on Twitch 3 days a week, Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, and right now have a pretty easygoing schedule. So best thing is to follow my social media. And yeah, the only thing I had to announce we already did. We got a season 10 of this show, so we'll see you next season.
Excellent. Shareef.
Hey everyone, I'm Shareef. You can find my stuff at shareefjackson.com, SHAREEF Jackson.com, and Shareef Jackson on all social networks. On Mondays at 10 a.m. Central, I do the Kids on Bikes campaign over at Roll20. So you could check that out live at twitch.tv/Roll20 app or the YouTube VODs. On Tuesday, I'm still going to be doing the gaming stream here, even in between the seasons. So make sure to check that out, at 10 a.m. Central as well. I'm here on the Rivals of a Waterdeep channel. And on Thursday morning, I'll be doing the GM prep for Kids on Bikes at 10 a.m. Central, where I talk about building maps and general tips about GMing and all that stuff. Coming up in about a month or so is going to be Jasper's Game Day, and I'll be DMing a game on May 6th. So if you go to jaspersgameday.com, there's like a link to like the auctions, and like you can bid to be at my table. And like there's a whole bunch of other awesome people that are all like hosting games as well. So I make sure to get some bids in, because it's for a great cause.
And last but certainly not least, Tanya.
Hi, I'm Tanya, Cypher everywhere on the internets. As Eugenio said, we are getting into the second season of the Motherlands. But another Motherlands thing I'm going to do before we come back is B. Dave and I are actually going to give a talk at Leeds University Law School about colonialism and the Motherlands. So I'm going to throw a tweet in the chat. It is free. It is Eventbrite. It is on UK time. So for Americans, it's probably lunch adjacent, evening for them. And that is April 28th. And then April 25th, I'm going to be a guest DM on the Guild over on Felicia Day's channel. So I need to remember to tweet it out, but she said I could say it. So it'll be late for everyone but West Coast people. Hopefully there'll be a VOD. And Motherlands, of course. So Wednesday nights come back. And I'm really curious to see what Eugenio has in store for us. And my stream schedule is very sporadic based on kind of what meetings I have and when. But we're looking forward to seeing you in, did we decide on a date? We did, yes.
Yeah, May 16th.
May 16th.
Yeah, May 16th.
Yeah.
We'll be back May 16th, but watch the VODs, catch up, and I'm both excited and slightly terrified of what Masood is going to do to us.
Oh, don't worry. I mean, if we go to Ravenloft,
that makes it worse.
It's going to be very fun.
I'm terrified now.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Well, what happened with Kids on Bikes? Didn't we all have a fun time there? We have a blast.
That campaign was so much fun to watch.
So if we go to Ravenloft, can I just play my other character?
Oh, cool. Yeah, or like you could bring Ravenloft versions of those Kids on Bikes people. Like
oh God, no!
Oh.
There's so many options, man. This is gonna be a good month for me.
Just like a peach farm in the middle.
I'm still about that collaboration. I'm still about that crossover right now. Like, let's do that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And I have been your dungeon master for season 9 of Rivals of Waterdeep. I am LaTia Jacquise. You can find me everywhere at LaTia Jacquise. I don't have too much going on. I have started streaming again. So once I figure out a schedule for that, I'll just let everybody know when I'm live. I am also at a table for Jasper's Game Day. I'm not DMing, but I will be joined by Joe Starr of D&D Beyond, Maud Garrett, and Ron Ogden. And you can bid for a seat at that table as well. Proceeds, as Shareef said, go to a great cause of suicide prevention. And it has been a blast to tell this story for you all. I'm so glad that you liked it and we got through it and all of that stuff. So thank you all. We are going to send the Rivals love over to Rivals fan and wonderful person, Fluffy Snowfall Brady, who is streaming Final Fantasy VI right now, I believe.
Mhm.
So everybody go show some love. We're gonna go eat and stuff. I don't know. I've run a season and I'm tired now.
Yeah, dude, you earned it.
You earned it. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
No, there's definitely that feeling when you finish doing a season where your brain's like,
I'm done. So we love you all. Thank you so much. And we will see you mid-May for season 10. Have a great week, everybody.
See you guys.
"Hey, Sean."
Bye.